Hello, this is Looking Forward for Astronomy 100 for Monday, the 30th of October, 2017. As you get ready for class on Monday, I'd like you to read Unit 61 and then back to 35.2 and 35.3 just as a quick refresher. And I'd like you to think about the following questions. First of all, imagine that we're outside, here's the sun, and it's a cloudy, foggy day, so there's some junk in the air. Here's the ground, and we're going to look up. There's my eye. We're going to look up to the sky. Is the sunlight able to directly get to me, or does it bounce around in the clouds? So I see the light eventually, but it isn't all coming directly from the sun with nothing around it. For comparison, think about radio waves. Here's a radio antenna emitting its radio waves. Here's the same or similar cloud. Down here with the radio that we have to receive those radio waves, do clouds stop radio waves from going through? Now, since you know that sunlight has a very short wavelength and radio waves have a very long wavelength, what does that tell you then about wavelength and the ability of something to block that wavelength coming through? Second question. Based upon the first, let's consider the following scenario. Here I've got a basketball, and it's in the water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a rock or a squirt gun, and I'm going to send a very small wave at it, a wave that's much smaller than the basketball. When it hits the basketball, does it go around it? Or does that water bounce off? Likewise, if I send a really huge wave, maybe like an ocean swell toward it, does it bounce off or does it go around? As a result, what can we conclude about what happens when the wavelength is much bigger than the object, when the wavelength is much smaller than the object, and the wavelength is about the same size as the object? The third thing to think about then is a cloud that is full of objects and visible light doesn't get through. First of all, what wavelengths would we look for to try to see inside? And if we looked at what wavelengths got through, what could that tell us about what this thing is composed of to begin with? We'll talk about those things and more when we get together on Monday. See you then.